So we are going to try to, go a little further today. Maybe make some more money, but, go a little further, you know? Hello. Yeah. Okay. This makes a door opening sound, but the way the light is beaming makes it look like he's standing in a mirror and not standing in a doorway. That's the only thing I was thinking of. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me! Yeah, I got a key. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? No, it was super huge. Is that all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. I didn't... It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. Ability unlocked haste? My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make it that your priority. Okay, Gale Cliffs, got it. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? What did you do to me just now? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its power towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Yes, the thing you just did. Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed on your vessel. Oh, that sounds good. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Oh, okay. Well, do we want that then? How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it, those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Okay. Well, we can ask other questions later. We could probably dredge. There's a note in a bottle over there. Oops, I totally wasn't looking. We need a bunch of resources for a better haul. We can do one more. Okay. Alright. We gotta get somewhere. We can come back there. Is there a dock that we can... Ooh, it's blue! We'll pick this up. Well, this doesn't look great. This doesn't look great. Can I not... I can dock here, okay. Research outpost? I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? The cupboards. You check the cupboards. Oh, I got a research part. Sweet. Where do you want to look? The equipment? There are some strange looking prototype parts on the table, but you don't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Okay. On the floor, there are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one and pull out a research part. Okay. And that can go right here. Sweet. You pluck an item from a gouge in the floor. Where do you want to look? I guess nowhere. Generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Okay. A new message. 14th of September. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here, and they are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down at the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. Yikes, so that's about when the guy started being weird. Here's a note. Artifact Manifest. That's probably good. The SY Grand Prize by Michael Schultz. Port of Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box. Purchased from the antiquarium at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism, pending inspection by a locksmith. Wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. That is a powerful mask. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set, bone china. Jar of earth. Jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Oh, and it says do not use the china. That's funny. I mean, I don't know if they mean for that to be funny, but that's funny because people that have china, you know you're not supposed to use it. Okay. This looks like another little town. We don't have room for you, fish. Can we dock here? Do you have storage? Also, what's that thing? An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Ah, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? Oh, we really want to tell him that this place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I have been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life. Until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move. I got no room, man. It's not that simple. My brother would never. You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Where is it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged debris from the house down into the wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know. But if you were to find it, it's a large whale bone crest. It would mean the world to me. All right, I'll look for it. Thank you, but please be careful. I don't have an option for storage. I also can't get in there. You guys look like a town. Do you have storage that I could use? Or will you sit by my fish? Yes, storage. Let's put it in storage first. Honestly, we can put everything, right? Yeah, we can put everything. The fish just might go bad. We gotta work on that. What is it? Can I sell my fish here? We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything. She does repairs, too. Ooh. Anything else? Actually, no. Not at the moment. Do you mean this lady? She buy my fish? Ahoy there! You're a new face, a fisherman, I take it? Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock if you see anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. I am ready to trade. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not great. How are we supposed to deal with that? Do you need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Sure. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in the area. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Do you know of any odd characters around these parts? Have you heard the tale of Magrin? He's an old whaler. Kind of. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magrin, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of those trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magrin the Fisherman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boat's nets and lines had been slashed in the night. The old Magrin was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Ooh, alright. Where can I catch a conger eel? They can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out of the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways to find them. Oh, and did I mention they only come out at night? Good luck. Thank you. No, that's fine. That's fine. Of course they only come out at night. Why wouldn't they only come out at night? In these tight little alleyways here, where we can't really turn around very well. You don't look like eels. You're not an eel. You're a stonefish. Okay, are you just around here? So might you not be in the place anymore? Or are you just gonna be around all the time? A pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. So I don't know if that guy just shows up wherever we are. What is it? What can you tell me about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us. Barely scraping by for a new candle. Anything else? Have you heard about strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. Alright. I wonder if... Was it nighttime when we went over behind there the last time? Oh my gosh, look how fast we are. We're so... Okay, so that guy just swims around. It doesn't matter if it's daytime or nighttime. We got a pirate flag. Well, let's go back in here. Like, I don't know what to do about that. Okay. Alright, we got the family crest. We got hit. We're not gonna look at anything because we got hit. No, it looks like Dredge. Alright. Hermit.
Ah.
Hello again. What can I do for you? Is this your family crest? You found it. I never thought I'd see this beauty again. Yes, you owe me $60 for my boat. But now I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother in Ingval? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Alright, well, first of all, I didn't realize that the big red light was coming from that. That's cool.
Ah.
Also, what am I supposed to be doing? Do you know how I could clear the debris around here?
Ah.
You'd probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Ingfell used to make explosives. For the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. But the whale's all gone. I can't imagine he's still in business. Ooh, okay. I didn't realize that the big red light was there. Okay. Brother. Oh, God. I don't want to go in that thing. The fog. The fog. So inconvenient. Alright. Ingfell. Here we are. Retired whaler, have I got something for you? What is it? I believe this crust is yours. Gods, I haven't seen this since... So he did take it. I knew it. He's in real trouble over there. Your brother needs to move back here. I bet he is. Maybe I can clear the... Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being. But I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. Very needy. I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliff seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get there and set it off. It's not far in. I left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Anything else? No. Oh, I don't see any yellow flags, so it must mean this one. But the monster's in here. Oh, yeah. Haha. Get wrecked. Okay, what are we doing? No! Don't! Yes. Nice. Okay, get out of here. Alright, whaler. I got it. Nope. Whaler. You've done it! We heard the blast from here. God, the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go tell my brother that he can come home. Will do. Let me get my boat fixed first, please. Hermit, hello again. What can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He found you a place to stay. He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old, I hardly remembered it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. That was quick. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Alright, well, there was storage there just in case. Which is nice. One estranged brother delivery coming up. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you can find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Oh. Here, this one's on the house for all your help. Ooh, it takes up 2. We really need a bigger boat. I hope you can put them to good use. Oh my gosh. Well, how much is it? $40. That's not so bad. A pile of loose debris. It could be cleared to make a shortcut. Yes. You set the charge and light the fuse. Boom! Is this where the other thing is that we need to get? Relic discovered. The collector. Yes, we have his thing. This was where it was. You needed to do this whole little area before you could get what you need. All right, Guy. Hello. So you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yep. Ah, excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back at you. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. What did you just do? The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map. What did you just do to me? The book holds power from the deep. What did manifest mean? Use of these words will introduce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it is over, you will find yourself here. Ooh, like fast travel. What's the catch? As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Okay. What are you doing with these relics? Why, collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. I don't believe you. And also, I think you're trapped in a mirror. I don't think that is a doorway. I think it's a mirror. I'm very convinced at this stage. All right. Is this where the photographer is? Oh, it is. Hello. Sorry, would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to be going. Squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me... She rummages through what few belongings survive the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it if you can find those lenses. I'll mark it on your map where I think I lost them. That looks like a giant thing. Oh my god. Oh. That looks like a giant octopus? That's definitely a giant octopus. Oh, there's houses over here. Okay. But it's just dredging. Okay. I like how the music was very dramatic. We could maybe use some explosives to get in there. I don't know how we're supposed to deal with these monsters other than just to deal with them. Coral grouper, wow. I mean, obviously we're not going to go in there. Right? It's not a dead... Yeah, look, he's... Okay. Okay, yes, you're like active. Okay, I see, I get it, I see. The big thing in the middle there. Ooh, note. This is 6th of March. Okay, so we started kind of with the oldest or the newest one. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we've not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Some time past midnight, we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep. The aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days. But I feel like the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Also, so the giant octopus monster was not there when you guys were getting engaged? Could you tell me how to deal with that, please? That would be great. Hello. Did you come from the outpost? Researcher. Hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Ah, yes. I thought you had that look. But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. Ugh, what do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. I know, we're trying to deal with him. Now it rests at the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind. So now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. Oh my gosh, I got like almost all of those things. If that's a glowing octopus, I've had one of those. A firefly squid and an aurora jellyfish. I need a net for that. I could catch that. And I could catch that with a crab pot. Okay, well, I have a net, but I just don't know how to get a net. Is there anything else? What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of the monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It was attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess it's some sort of octopus or squid, or an anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away while it was tearing apart the front. There's a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't and won't face it again. Well, I mean, I did that, and it was fine. Alright, so we need a glowing octopus, which we did find in here. A jellyfish. I don't know how to get a trowel net. I mean, I unlocked it, but I don't know how to get it. Because where would this go? This would go where one of those goes. So that means I could buy one of these and have it on, but then I wouldn't be able to catch. Select the trawl ability and lower it. With... Alright. We got one. Nice. I wanted to come over around here. Okay, so this is wood. Okay, so we have explosive now. We can get in there. Oh, we need cloth. That's good. So let's go back and get our explosives. Use explosives. Nice. Alright, I don't know what this is, but I want it. Is this the refined metal that I need? Yay. We can get the hull upgrade. Wow, it's like they wanted you to complete those other things before you did that. Finally. Yes, purchase upgrade. Oh my gosh. Hull can sustain one additional impact also. And then we can just start doing this. Oh, we got tons of that stuff. Oh, is it there? A collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the waves. We have found photography equipment. Yay. Host eel. Gross. Okay, photographer.
Ah.
You have the lenses. Oh, I do hope they've not been damaged by the seawater. She takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully. They seem mostly unharmed, nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy at least. As promised, you should take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. If you wanted some advice on locating wildlife to photograph, just say the word. Tell me about large fish. There are a few shark species around, most notably the huge whale shark. They tend to prefer the warmest waters at Stellar Basin. They're completely harmless, as I'm sure you know, but do be careful around them. You wouldn't want your propellers causing them injury. Are there mammals? While still relatively scarce, I believe a few cetaceans, that's whales and such, can be found in the deeper waters. You might be lucky enough to spot a pod of bottlenose dolphins or killer whales. They've been known to swim alongside boats. As for the larger whales, I've heard humpbacks, sperm whales, and even the odd blue whale have been sighted in the sea. Doesn't surprise me to hear that their numbers have dwindled. What with Ingfel's whaling endeavors, hopefully the populations will recover in time. Alright, well... Do I have a camera, like... A camera? I do. I thought I was going to give the camera to the lady. Whoa. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, well... We can take another hit on our boat. So, we might just want to fish until nighttime and then kind of see what we can... Yay, we finally got a trophy. Nice. Yay! Okay, so the refined metal... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I should brought two. Oh no! The refined metal is behind... Oh god. Oh god. Is behind the explodey bits. Nice. Shortcut. Ooh, I bet these are the eels. Yes. Yeah, I think that's the only... I'm not gonna say anything, but that guy is not here. The monster's not here. It is rotting! Yay! Resident. Here's that conjure eel you asked for. Perfect! This will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. Safe travels. Alright. Nice. I have a lot to sell you. We're pretty rich. We're pretty rich. Oh, I think that's gonna have to end it for tonight because I could just keep going with this forever. So we have to just pick a point and end. But we're doing pretty good. We have still search for relics. I don't know how we're gonna get that. We have to finish the thing for the researcher. So I guess that's what we're gonna be working on, is getting these things so we can figure out how to deal with the octopus so we can get the ring in Stellar Basin. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Bye, everybody.